It just came for you.
Oh, come on, come on, come on. What's up, Brian Tong here, and welcome to the Apple Byte for all the good and bad inside the world of Apple. And this week, friends, is leaning a lot more towards bad. Now, sure, Apple sold a record 5 million plus iPhones in its first weekend, and they released iOS 6, but this might be remembered as one of their worst product launches yet. Now, reports on Mac Rumors forums started surfacing that iPhone 5 owners were reporting scuffs and scratches fresh out of the box, and that's a no-no. Now, the iPhone 5's case is made of anodized aluminum, which is lighter than stainless steel from the previous iPhone 4 and 4S, but it's a softer metal that's more susceptible to scratching. Then, even worse, an email confirmed to be from Phil Schiller appeared on 9 to 5 Mac, where he responded about the scuff and scratch issue and said, "Any aluminum product may scratch or chip with use, exposing its natural silver color. That is normal." So if I buy a pair of Jordans, I don't want them scuffed out of the box, but now we're talking iPhone 5 fresh, out of the box, all banged up, and that's normal? That's a bad Apple. And we're just getting started here. You've probably heard about Apple's new maps in iOS 6 and some of the major fails. Even you, the Apple biters, send in pictures like David Brewster. He's a pilot, and he tells me that Canadian runways are not that bumpy. Then there's misplaced locations, melting bridges like this one Apple biter Sucka99 sent in, or the lack of Google Street View and public transit directions. Those are completely gone, or areas on maps that just aren't accurate. There's even a Tumblr blog dedicated to it, and it's a disaster, and you know what? It's worthy of another bad Apple. Now, according to The Verge, Apple's decided to bring their own version of Maps 1 year before their agreement to use Google Maps expired. It took Google by surprise, and clearly, it was a smart decision. So what sparked this move? Now, Google refused to let the Big A access turn-by-turn directions in their maps, which is a differentiator for Android, and then Apple decided to go with their own solution. Bottom line, are we going to get a dedicated Google Maps app anytime soon? Well, the answer isn't clear. Google says they haven't submitted an app yet, but they're in communication, and Apple would have to approve it. Just like the Google Search app, that's still waiting to be approved. Now, Google is clearly working on one, and reports say they're trying to implement their 3D maps from Google Earth with Google Maps, which is going to take some time, so we'll have to wait and see how this all plays out. But what can you do right now if you're not happy? Well, what I've been using is the mobile version of Google Maps website, and you can add that to your home screen since I've been doing this since the developer version. Now, it works best for general directions and public transit schedules since that's what I use the most, but there's no turn-by-turn or Street View. So if you want Street View, you can purchase an app called Live Street View for 99 cents or get the free version, or there's other apps like Garmin Maps that just made some updates to include Google Street View as well. But if you're still looking for free turn-by-turn, one of the best options for you might be the app Waze, which plugs into its own social network of users to help you avoid traffic and find cheaper gas prices along the way, and this app is pretty sweet. All right, guys, have we talked about maps enough yet? Well, I think we have, so let's just talk about a few of the other issues iOS 6 is still facing. Now, I just recently realized the auto brightness isn't working at all. It just doesn't change, and this seems to be a widespread issue for many iOS 6 users. Bluetooth integration with certain car systems currently isn't working at the moment since the update, and one of the biggest ones, users are experiencing painfully slow Wi-Fi, ranging from slower connectivity to even none at all for others. So we might as well throw out a bushel of bad apples, and we'll just have to wait for an update until then. All right, now, for those of you still waiting for new iMacs, some resellers have reported little to no inventory of current iMac models in the supply chain, hinting that a refresh might be on the way. And historically with the Mac line, resellers are good indicators when a refresh is coming, so we'll keep you guys in the know. Also, in the latest rumors, website Makotakara reports that Apple has ordered a large number of parts made of carbon fiber that have been in production for them since mid-March, hinting at potentially a new product using the durable and lightweight material. I know what it is, guys. Apple's making shift knobs. Now, Apple recently had patent filings earlier this month detailing carbon fiber MacBook housings, and earlier filings described how Apple could use it as a reinforced device housing for mobile devices as well. Now, in another filing discovered by Apple Insider called dual-sided trackpad. It showcases foldable touch-sensitive devices with 2 foldable surfaces that could be applied to a flip-style iPhone or even a trackpad. Now, the top panel could be translucent, so when it's folded over the top of a bottom display, they could complement each other, like peanut butter and jelly. Now, even cooler, the trackpad concept could also be translucent, but when closed, it could act like a window where a portion of the screen could be used to display email alerts or notifications. Now, I'm still waiting for an iPhone that makes me a sandwich. But let me be real with you, the Apple biters. Obviously, I got an iPhone 5. It's fast, real fast, and I love it. But real talk right now, I hate to break some of your hearts. The most innovative phone on the market right now isn't the iPhone anymore. It's the Galaxy S3.
You dumb. It's been that way for more than 6 months. Haha.
All right, guys, I get it. You might be a little hurt like Jim over there, but let's turn this thing around because we have to announce the winner of our crazy 200th episode gift pack giveaway that's really probably worth over $400 of good stuff. So thanks for all your fun submissions over email and Twitter, like Jay, who said his family would feel even more incredible if they won. Or what about Mr. Felix Cruz, who's repping the Air Force? He likes sweet rides and has no problem with a line of shirtless guys behind him. But the winner, who went to great lengths and is really on the verge of getting his man card revoked, is my man, Kreslin Williams, who shows us how big of an Apple fan he is with a custom Apple Watch and strategically placed apples. Congratulations, Kreslin, and you killed me with that one. He also wanted to let me know that his wife was not happy about him taking that picture, even though she did. All right, that's going to do it for this week's show. Thanks for watching, and keep emailing us at theapplebyte@cnet.com. I promise I will read some of your responses to this week's show, no matter how ugly they may get. All right, I'm Brian Tong. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you guys next time for another Bite of the Apple.
Samsung. Galaxy.
Really?
Yeah, Samsung. Galaxy.